Little update video on the micro camper, slide-in camper. I've got my slide-in shell done, which I'm going to fix the camper portion onto here. So I'm going to show you the basic design of it and the tools I used. Real simple tools here. You don't need much to do this. First and foremost is a skill saw. If you don't have one, don't undertake a project like this. This is if there's 10 tools a man should have, a skill saw is definitely right up there near number one. I think it goes without saying how handy a skill saw is. And buy good tools, guys. Don't buy a shitty Black & Decker version of a skill saw. Get a fucking skill saw. I also used a reciprocating jigsaw. I actually have a Milwaukee corded one, but all I was doing was some little trimmer cuts, so I just bust out this Ryobi battery one. A lot of people talk shit on Ryobi. I have no issues with it, especially with the lithium-ion batteries. For woodworking, they're great. For metalworking, they're subpar. They're just not good enough for doing anything with metal. Drilling heavy holes in heavy metal, it ain't gonna work out. So I used the jigsaw, my impact driver for running the screws, and drill motor with the countersunk deal. I'm using number 10 screws, and you don't have to have this, but I run a set of bags. These are Occidentals. I realize it's a lot for people to spend $250 on a set of tool bags, nail bags, but nail bags speed up your project. So having everything on your hip, so you're not walking back and forth to your toolbox, is paramount when you're trying to do a project efficiently. I paid $225 for these 13 years ago, and I've made tens of thousands of dollars in side job money running a chisel, my chalk box, knife, 2 pencils, various screws, a line level, screws, speed square, cat's paw, hammer, little level, nail set. I mean, you gotta have them. Nail bags are imperative. I used one set of vice grips, just where I had to biscuit joint this together. You have a seam there. I didn't actually do a biscuit joint. I did a ghetto version of it, which would be difficult to explain. I'd have to make a video, but I'm sure you can get a little creative. And one bar clamp. So what this does is this slides in to the bed of my truck. It's 23-30 seconds plywood. I bought at Home Depot, $23 a sheet. I don't need this heavy of plywood. 19-30 seconds would have been just fine, but they didn't have any plywood worth a shit. Yeah, so I just ended up getting the heavier stuff because it was better quality. So let me slide this thing in the bed, hit the pause button real quick. Okay, got it back in the truck. I'm losing the light really fast, so I'm going to have to wrap this up. So I didn't take any measurements other than other trucks. So you'll see that I'm narrower here than I need to be. That is not an accident. That is so this will fit a variety of trucks, not just the Super Duty. A couple other guys I work with had long bed pickups. I took some measurements. I feel like this will fit the majority of modern long bed pickups, and also some of the 80s long bed pickups, like the Fords, the ones I like, old body style Fords, and also Dodges. Because if I was going to buy another truck, I'm not quite centered. If I was going to buy another truck, it'd probably be a 90s Dodge long bed with a Cummins in it. So this will slide in. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the width of the trailer and cut another piece that'll go from here to here, or the width of the camper rather, the outside of the camper being here, a piece that'll come into here, and then that camper shell will come down right onto it. This will create a shelf in there that will be nice for storing things. I'll make it have a little rail or some way of catching things so they don't fall off. And I found some ideas on Pinterest, of all things, for a bed that will expand and contract. I'll put on this side over here. So just want to do a little update video, show you that you don't need many tools to do a project like this. It's actually pretty easy, pretty straightforward. So the next step will be getting the shell on here, and I'll post that up too. Thanks for watching.